Today, Monday, the 30th of March, 2020. A lot of things don't happen since the start of the coronavirus. Now the world, which I start from China. It don't pass all side. It not reach Salon. I not go say it not reach Salon yet, but I go say it not reach Salon. Because if I say it not reach Salon yet, then that means I expect them for make it reach there. With things them way they go around, you go say yes, you need to expect them for reach there. But again, we don't want them for go there. So, I go still team up say they say it not reach Salon. Can we keep it that way? Yes. We able to make carelessness a reach there? Yes. On whose part? On both the government of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone. Because if there be a joint effort from everybody, from the government to the people, to the villagers them, to everybody where they inside Salon right now, even to the one themselves within the diaspora. You go say, why the one they within the diaspora? Yes. Because we can call and talk to the people in back home. And we self able for admonish them. We able for talk to them. For make them follow waiting the well-bodied people and they tell them they. Because waiting do, who say yourself they so? When they say lockdown, it's lockdown. You follow the precautionary measures them. This thing never hit me the way it did today. I come out this morning, I go buy at the store. There is a yellow line on the ground where you know for cross over when the cashier in the yellow line. So how then do I? Now me first they go across my yellow line. I put all waiting, I go by at the cashier in desk. Then I back up. I back up behind me yellow line. The cashier in kind step forward. He do all waiting they get for do. And then they advise as best as possible for use cashless payment. Wait on, he display how much I get for pay. He back up back. Now yellow line, me go forward, pay, pick up me stuff, commodity, in come forward. I look at him, I was like, wow. Because when we did lockdown, me no come out. Only this morning I say make a step out. And it hits me, say, this really not to normal times. Not to normal times this. And now only you go keep yourself safe. It's a difficult one, but now only you go able for keep yourself safe. Because when they say no touch your face, no touch this, where you go, now you get for one. For now, in all reach, now we can't give. In all didi. So the governments don't do all kind measures them. For make them no go reach. Who side we there now? Who side we don't reach? Because we now who they face the consequences of, I don't know if it's late preparation or denial or whatever you may call it. Now we they face now who side we there. Where Sierra Leone get time na their hand. Then get time na their hand. For make them able to put every measures in place. We know say, some people and they say, oh, the government be the drag foot. Then they say, hey, lock the border, lock the border, lock the border. Okay. Government lock border. Then start first with the airport. They say the airport, people them, not for coming, and then give all the different countries them first way, then they allow for coming. Then they say finally, you know what, because they don't quarantine over how many hundreds of people, they say do so. So man begin talk say no. Now because the airline them say make they know they go salon again, I make the government say, oh, then have the lock airport. But finally we see airport lock. Then we go to the land border. Last Friday, overnight for Meetup Saturday, it closed. But it is open for essential commodities. The closure of the land border, we all know, I can always say, porous, illegal crossing points them. They say between the Guinea one or the Liberia one will get almost 33, which some even pass in between villages them. But if you this alone, you always see how then Guinea motoka there, then kill load. If you know, remember self, if you watch on Facebook, we get a picture with the Guinea motoka them, how then can load. Then they go want make you question with the corona case with the coronavirus case with the Guinea, and there's also in Liberia. You go on for us say, waiting now the safety measures them where they can put in place. Outside then they load them motokaya. Because if we say we don't lock we land border so that people are not go come inside and come bring the sick come, but we still they collect goods them from them place then they waiting now the measures them we put in place. A lot of rumors they go around say people and still they come at the border point time. Some go say, oh yes, even the first lady talk and say people and still they come through them border points them na the officers the way they and then they make kuku jumuku and all this and not that. So man go tell you say even the Okada riders them they know all the crossing points there. They sabi because now them place then they na day then day. Na day then day. I remember at one time the Internal Affairs Ministry be they try for say for me they recruit some of them villagers then they for help be like a vigilante. Na them border crossing points them. But then they not be all water. It not be all water. So they like it today. All waiting be help we for fight against the Ebola. Don't come back. Some people they take and make fun say 2020 will be the thing say we're going to talk of flying cars. Technology go on so they at a peak that you can just imagine something and you see it happen. But however, in 2020, what you will see now for land people them how for wash their hand properly. They say na end now. Other people in the talk say Sierra Leone 0 cases. They say where you yams white na for Kobaram. They say Salon no for the go and ala say we get 0 cases. Because waiting do them bad people and from the west then go Fenway go sneeze the virus inside Sierra Leone. Then go Fenway one way or the other go quiz the virus so that at least Salon safe go left for make more say Salon are one of the country them we not get the virus. So instead of they go and all on social media say yes 0 case, yes Sierra Leone 0 case, Sierra Leone for settlement full. Make the bad one there not carry the virus go there. Or Fenway for Pulandi. You agree with that? Say, with 0 case for Kobaram. You agree? Judge Kamal say, then they change them gloves after every transaction. And OPY, product 20. Oh, yes. It reached to a point, whatever you buying at the store now, where you reach now, house. You reach to a point that whatever you buy in a store, where you reach now, house. You want for wipe and down. You just imagine how many people can touch this, like buying a bread. How many people can squeeze that bread the way they can touch a quizzer? Just for an example. Just for quiz and for see how soft it be or how strong it be. So even when you can house, you want for wipe them down totally and entirely. Just so that you dey on the safe side. Now I make a say, now me and you, now we the help for keep ourselves safe from this virus. They don't tell you waiting you for do, wait for help you. So guess what? You am already. So whenever you are out there, where you come now use, you try for keep yourself safe. This is for we within the diaspora. Now to Sierra Leone. Hygiene. We all know say now one big problem na Sierra Leone. Hygiene. One of the common one. A lot of people you can see they wouldn't bet their fingernail, not so. Because for dig the notion, well, for hygiene, we really, after this, we just hope say after this done, we no go forget back because after the Ebola and so everything wipe back. Then we come back to the uncleanliness. Then this one now they hover around, we neighbor them, we don't come back to. And one thing me and you can agree with, social distance, it not work na salon yet. It really not work it. Maybe then go say na because we not get them. So why you for the say we get for their apart that far? We'll get time we go talk about that. So we'll get for wait till we get her. And they talk to somebody in Abo in Kenema. He tell me say Bo and Kenema. Bo and Kenema. The bike man still the load 3, 4 people them. Person tell me. Because they ask, I say how the keke, I say, na for una na friton. He say, but yeah, they still, and you can imagine, them places there, them bike man there, now they, we don't go interview them, go listen the interview back. Most of them, they write, take on at the borders them. Then they write, take on at the borders them. And if they still they overload, they no one hear. They no get any precautionary measures what they take. It just take for one case. Imagine one case. Load per Okada. Overloaded one. You know don't ship to everybody waiting at the Okada. And the rider don't get them. So before they go say 24 hours, that rider, you know how many people they go don't distribute unto? You know how many people in the rider go don't distribute unto? So if we dey try for adhere to the rules and regulations we dey put for cut down on the passengers then, why the provinces then think say then different? Why they think say then different? Other people go tell you, say, oh, now because the authorities, they know they do their work. But even you, the rider, for you, your life alone, your life, where they put at risk. And your family, because when you don't work on, you get for gonna use. When we go interview the Okada riders, them, what in they tell we? Most of them, then get for book, all of them, not even most, then get for a book to the police then. So because they don't book, it's a free ride. You can overload as much as you want. Because you don't book it on to the police. And with waiting Umar Ufufana tell we on Saturday, say the deployment way the military gets na the borders. Then they complain say they not get patrol vehicle and they not get motorbikes them. So if they not get patrol vehicle and motorbikes, definitely they Okada rider them. Then go get a field day for they go up and down. Because they're going to make more money. Anybody who want cost, let me tell you up to 60,000, 100,000. Then the person go to pay them maybe 200,000, 250,000. Then go take the person. Then go take the person. But anything where we not practice now, God forbid, it comes alone. It go cost we big time. Because we fail for practice now. Whatever measures them, governments they put in place, now like test run. Now in government they put in place now. Act like if we say, we get her. Act like if we say, the next man, the carrier. Because Usawide, that's how it is right now. You don't know that getter, you don't know that no getter. So everybody is a suspect. So if we not see and that way they say everybody is a suspect, say, you still have people that are in denial, say, this sick no dey. Because waiting do, they not see. I be talking now the other day say, when them be say Ebola, now we same people them, they go na them word them, they go find people them for snap and put on social media. But yeah, try 'em. Try 'em. Make you see waiting at the consequence. You can't try now, yeah. So now you make it hardly foresee. So people still they say they not see. They say they not see. Because that confidentiality is. But we will not get her. We will for snap and share. We borders. It closed, but it opened for essential goods. Would they ask the question, how effective than they done the work? With all way till they even the first lady self-talker. With all way till they how effective it be. And with the essential goods the way they come in. With the cases the way they Guinea and Liberia. Uda they check Uda. Before they load them thing and they na them motoka and they for come inside salon. Who they check who? But I guess the government, that motorbike and vehicle, patrol vehicle where they say the people waiting at the borders, they no get. I think, say, that is the number one logistics where they supposed to give them. As then they deploy them, they deploy them with time. Or they want to say it's foot patrol. We get enough manpower for get foot patrol right across the border. Eh? And they open the phone line. You get the opportunity for be part of the program. How effective we border the land, because the airport it's good. The only plane we go there today, and the special American flight we go for American citizens them. And even at that, people then begin to say, oh, America should be something. I don't know why people, they ask say, why then the care plane go, for go take people and for care and go outside virus day. So then begin say, America should be something we not sabi. You forget say, America is a responsible government. And then get all them plan them for thin like the wire. See, right now, Salon don't lock border. No commercial flights, no they go inside Salon, and no they commodity. But then get them citizens then they. And they not by force person, they not say pay for commodity. But then give you the option, say if you want to go back to your family, because not to yonder you day. Some people get caught up, na tourists, na business people, then go on something. But they prefer for they who sign na their home. Who sign na their home. They prefer for day. So guess what? America send plane for them people for go take them. Then people then begin to say, oh, there's a be something. We say they wait for the day, waiting the like now they happen so for the one day where the UK or whatever part of Europe and America, we Salon go send plane for go taking citizens there. What does so? Who say no? You know what see that day? Don't say right now say Salon send plane. Say only citizens are where they across the world. They'll say, okay, now for the one that were in New York, because New York now the epic center of all this. Say then they send plane go New York for go take the citizens there. Imagine Salon send plane. If they go, I know they go. Eh? You remember where people them be they Kuwait, waiting them be they Allah for. Then go, they left Salon or go Kuwait. Say then they go for go make money. But because still no go right, they waiting in Bigala. Say they want come back na Salon. The same Salon where they left, say better no did it. I just to give you that example there. That's not the same Salon. So if the American government say the same plane for evacuating people, why people for take and make story? Say there shall be something. Now I make. Now people and they talk say, they say the wars get for come na Africa. And now look, they don't can give Salon gift. Jackman gift to a carrot. So tell them mask then they, face mask then they, na the virus na ended. The cannabis conspiracy theory where they pass around there, enough funny. Moses Flobo say make us stop. Say me they crack up. Just come by the ask say if the plane go be empty. Also coming back from the UK and US, I make us say for the side away right now. We get serious cases. Salon send plane for citizens then. For some of phone to Simo all Salon passports and other kind. You they go Salon, or they say, la left naya. But on a more serious note, instead of people and begin fabricate stories, begin come with something where not even call for scare people them. I don't think it's necessary. That is that the American, I make the ambassador talk on this morning, say, that is a part of their own plan for the people there. Mame Kamaya say, he say, if Salon send plane right now, any first world country, if Salon send plane right now, any first world country, he say space no go there enough. He says space no go there enough if Salon send plane na any first world country. Okay, make I open the phone line now finally. Because I be don't announce this no say. I dey open the phone line. I dey open the phone line now. People they don't begin call already. Yes, caller, your name and who side they call from?
Yeah, AAA, good evening, and Masalas, they call from Philadelphia.
Yes, sir, you get the platform.
Yeah, once again, I want to tell you plenty thank you for this opportunity, and I believe, say, day by day, people in the know of this radio station or this platform, and people they come, people they join, would they tell people them about this platform where they create the opportunity for everybody to say what they want to say. And I also appreciate that you can also advise people when we talk about certain topic, let them not attack individuals, let people make their own view, because no matter what you have, we all get different views. But like you talk about the coronavirus, this don't really be big trouble in the world daily today. Some of we out here, we know what's in the happen, how jobs then they fold up. Me, na airport, I work in Philadelphia International Airport. I work for one of the biggest airlines in America. I know what the airlines then is suffer right now. Can you imagine plane where, despite planes where they don't cancel, plane where they take 170 something people, they fly out 2 passengers, they fly out 3 passengers, they fly empty sometimes. So it really, they get worse by the day. So we pray if America, we will feel say, now the super world power, they crumble right now because of this virus. Nothing will happen if we go now, we own native salon, where we always come out there, we know how the health system, we know how Sierra Leoneans, then we know the attitude of people back home. Like you just, they say, this they actually get a whole lot to do with the attitude of Sierra Leoneans. The authorities, then they say they will advise, then will give the precaution, then will tell people what to do, but left to the individual themselves for take responsibilities. You talk about the bike man then. Definitely people for know, this afternoon I'll be listening one video where they say how the cases then actually spread in South Korea. They say somebody that they call a watching case 31 or so. They go, they been sick, but like I say, now like pain no more, they been feel, they go hospital, then give some treatment. They want for test. I say no, he don't feel good. Let them just discharge him. Then discharge him. 2 days or 3 days later, he attend a party. He come on at that party. He go to church. Within that 3 or 4 days, and say he affect the people in way he affect. And the people in way at the end of the day end up forget the virus from that one person. It well over 5,000 people in. Because they say the church where he been attend and get over nearly 2,000 people and we been dating. So like let people take responsibility back home. Not only get for day to the authorities for say soldier money for run behind person every day, police money for run behind people. Then they play their own part, but let Sierra Leone and say take the responsibility. Let the bike man they know say, let it take 1 passenger a go and come back. But for even get 2 people, 3 people, like that side where you talk, so that book Kenema, now that side they may come out. So I know how bikes then they run, and especially like Kenema for go them Tongo, Kenema for go them Bunumbu, then Kailang. For let you see bike man take you one, you get for pay the 2 people their money before you accept for carry one. for say it just go through and not easy. So the law officers they really need for go there and really make sure say they set example, because Sierra Leoneans them will lack example until they see say them do somebody this before other person begin to say, this if I do now something will happen. But if they just announce on radio or people just go and sensitize, some will listen, but majority not go listen. Then the law enforcement officers then they really need for play their own part. And the government also say at the borders, they not get patrol vehicles, they not get Okadas and wherever for let them move around. Then they know they really help so much. They need to get all what thing they need for make sure say they enforce them borders the day. Me na one person will not be really 100% okay. If you remember like few programs ago where I talk say closing schools at that time and not being okay with them. Because if you look at the borders they open and we not get cases, so let them block the borders, then close the airport. Most of the cases we don't go to Africa and people where they come overseas, people where they come abroad, people where they come on other side. So if they close them borders, then they then close the airport, they're really effective. Their closure day, it will help we 80 to 85%. I know we say 100%. So they really need for put that measures there in place. They make sure they really let people and they get the motorbikes there and the vehicles there for the patrol. And now for all the platform.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who I call from?
Yeah, caller, Mina Abdullah. I call from Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, Abdullah, get the platform.
Yeah, AAA, we don't see like this photo where they see through the TV regarding the border. I think the government get a lot to do at the moment. Not just for go on the TV, we talk, now this that they do, but they get for practically they get for implement a lot of things. They get for make sure say the security the way they don't put in place now the border part and they get resources. Something like where that man be talk, they get some motorbike. We know it hard, but this not life because we know what the Ebola do salon. People will end up for spend money we will not spend. We will not supposed to say we end up for lost life. We will not supposed to lose those life then. And one thing I get for talk salon, yeah, where it goes outside they check your temperature. You know me say you get the virus. But what thing are the afraid salon where Ebola become people they be they die where they not get Ebola. Because once they talk, they don't check your temperature, they don't know say your temperature high, they say this person get Ebola, they get for carry go to the camp. Now they people they be they die. But who people they be die where they not be getting Ebola. So before this kind of salon, the government get for make sure say but put it all in place. And also we are the people that way they live in a salon, we get for listen to government, what the government don't put in place, let us follow. Because let us not take it in any other way. We say right now at the AAA, anybody where you can, whether you're a foreigner or you're a citizen, because government they stick out in people that from other country. But now what they don't do, because people they don't want to take the order. Now military, he don't put in place now, the prime minister. He not go consult anybody, not parliamentarian. Now military, once you don't land, military that they take you straight to the hotel. You get for then at that hotel for 14 days, now government they pay. After 14 days, you get for go na your host. So you get for then your host again another 14 days because people that be don't they break the law. They know they abide by the law. So now that means don't go 28 days. Now you get for quarantine, 28 days. You where you don't can you know they go na they get for carry go day. Then day for yesterday. If I dey walk out na street now with me woman, we still get forget distance. Now only two people therefore they together, they for work out, they for group together, not more than two people there. If you don't have the happy, they get for fine you over $1,500 or $2,500 or even imprisonment. So down they in place. People that wait at 60 years and above, they get chronic illness, they all get for stay home. People that wait at 70 and above, they all get for stay home. If they work center for that, government don't spend yesterday 130 billion. We not get that money, but with resources we'll get at one level go they use and let government go they use these resources to the people that the security the way don't put in place. Because how people that they can like Guinea look that how the motorcar like how you say which side these goods they come out. What measure, what security measure they in place? Which side these goods that they come out that they can't salon down the night in all day. They go camp people that they go float around the country. So me contribute so what again for talks to the government. Let government take a measure control where it go make us say the goods the way that they can. Nothing they now part of the security. The goods the way they can as alone are part of the security. And we don't know how these goods that they can. We they see how they multiply the load. We they see how people they partner the border, how people they all jam together. So we want the government put measures in place. It give the security then some like motorbike, where they go able patrol around, where they go able make us say some either the way they send us a bit they connect the local people where they go able to give the information to the government so that we country go be free. Now that no more I get for you this morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abdullahi. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, call ID live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yes, this is Omar. I call from Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Yes, Omar, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yes. What do you mean I recommend? Hopefully the president said to listen to on our station. Now that tri-state agreement, now I think say them for do by that because this corona stuff here, I don't play, you know. And what I mean by that, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, if President Bio said they listen to we on this program, until we even talk to the other president, they let them consider. For say, if one panel country then they get this coronavirus stuff off, which some they don't report say they get them already. Then take care of Sierra Leone. You go there back here affect people and then get for reverse back now like a reverse stuff, you know. That rebound effect now get for happen at the place there. So, what you mean to recommend, if the president get that opportunity, they talk to the other president and then put this law in place, where we say individuals, they move from one country to another till the things settle down, it go better for all the three countries that were in that region. You understand it? The other thing where I feel say, I want to touch on too, where you say, if, like, we not get cases in Sierra Leone, so, nobody know for the mention about that and the people of Okada. These are the 21st century with the globalization, don't they already? Everybody interconnected. You understand? Even though we not show up in Sierra Leone, that don't mean say we not for the come up with the stuff or tell people that let them know what thing to go on at the place. What if the case show up here and I will not even know what thing to go on? There are other people that not get for even know what thing to go on at Sierra Leone. So I don't think that I'm writing for say, hey, we're not for the talk say, the thing not reach under 8, people will work out. No. If you begin safe, even the time safe way begin like China. Now so they say the cases have not been reported. In fact, other countries have not even know about the severity of the cases than like China until it spread out. Now, it will take 2-3 minutes from state to state. Somebody don't then play don't go to the other country. See how the thing they spread. Now so it spread over here back too. Will not be no send like China stuff this. Now people have to fly every day and now they come in and they come out. You see, now the epicenter don't be New York, they don't be other places. All this stuff like globalization. So you don't go say something up to one side. But we just keep on to we say. People that travel all over the place. People that need for know what thing they go on at the smallest place on earth. So, now me recommendation, that don't mean so we need for several more for this. We need for teach people. Hygiene. These are basic needs there now on the. Nobody know for the teach people and say for say, hey, now this you need for do this now you own self world body business this. You know? For wash your hand before you eat, after you eat, wash your hand, brush your teeth, all those stuff. This is not basic stuff there. Nobody know for begin teach you these things themselves because now they make you get longevity. You know, now you own longevity to work towards. So I don't think so if it be something where person for teach you say every day for wash your hand this that. If you don't know say thing and they are the way they after you, especially the boxing. Then infection stuff there, then they. So, I for just would reinforce this number, but you said for take charge by your own safety stuff. You know, not for be like we get for remind you every time. If you say don't say one live long, you get for put it into play, practice then we're gonna make you live long. You know? Now I make you to see people there every now and then they exercise this, that. Now your choice too. If you want, you sit down on the couch, you don't do nothing, but, say things and there and the way they come after you. Diabetes, blood pressure, stroke, all that stuff that they out there. The only bad thing is, this not thing is if one person makes smallest mistake, it's detrimental to everybody in the country or at that location. See, but thank you so much for giving me the opportunity on the platform.
And on behalf of Sarah Network, again, we want to say plenty thank you to you as we receive the donation. You've been promised and you deliver. Thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yes, I don't know if you've been take part, Naya, on Saturday, or if you've been listening on Saturday, you go find out this particular caller, Omar from Minnesota, and be called way begin, ask me some questions, then my name and all them things and they. But however, I be promised for donate, which he don't do, and definitely from the bottom of our heart, Naya Share Network, we really appreciate in donation. Yes, caller, I did live on air. Your name and who you call from?
Yeah, I'm in Brahma. I call from that.
You get the platform, Brahma.
Yeah, people will tell you thank you for the opportunity. Me, I got a simple message with people in a salon. That border, they let them take us serious. I agree that trade very important between Guinea and Salon and Liberia. But please, oh please, with the foreign at the foot. Let them seal that border, the serious one. Please. Because especially when they get cases in Guinea and Liberia, I don't say trade important. But when we don't advocate to let them lock that border, let them seal them. We don't advocate for that. But let them make sure, say, they really patrol them. And just like what you say, them motorcycle riders and they get for make seriousness funding. Because them wouldn't corrupt. Them now they go for care that in that country. Even though we no want that. So now I made them get for keep a vigilant eye in that border day. Because it's not easy. This sick here not trouble. This sick not trouble. I hear what you recount where you say actually not the first time where you go to store. We all get a similar story then. We all get a similar story then. Like we will not only walk like we're gonna do. We go walk, I come back inside. I don't even get mind because every morning I can do grocery shopping. I don't get mind for going to store. I don't get mind. I don't get mind for going. Me motoka for waiting to call me oil. I don't get mind can go. Even for Bob. Everything don't change in our life. So we talk then here for little people in our salon, let them know how we live presently. We will get freedom in our country here. We live like virtual prisoners. So please let them really take these things serious. Let them close that border day. Let the people in our salon, let them take this thing serious. This sickness a killer. And it is discriminate if you rich, you poor, you black, you white. Let we take them serious. Let them seal that border day. Please let them seal that border day. Let this thing not go to salon, please. So now me on waiting on calling the last thing I want to tell una comedy team because I see the that you wanna put on make now between Mende team in Limba Creole about this sick here. I watched last night. That's very educative. So I want to commend on our comedy team for that. So thanks very much. I will continue for listening.
Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who you call from? Yes, sir.
Hi, this is Patrick. America.
Yeah, Patrick, you get a platform. What's your contribution?
Everybody don't see the main points there. The border, the need for protect the border, the need for protect the people. The government need to take vital step for protect the border. We don't see the other country, the Africa country, they don't block the border, especially like Ghana. Money from Aflawon to Togo. That border they already enclosed us. But then are the same people that they all speak the same languages there. I'm releasing some news. The husband work inside Togo, the wife there na Aflaron border. Then I allow the husband for like time. The lady the first tell the thing though. That shows they really mean business. And they don't lock down, they really the work. You know, so the government is for the block. And we still hopeful, believe say not go cancel on, and that is our prayer. But when you look, we now only two countries we border with, Salone and Liberia. Liberia border with 3. Guinea, Ivory Coast with 3. Guinea border with 5. When are the most dangerous ones? So if somebody come all inside, they be able to come up from Nigeria by road. If they able to enter inside Salone if you pass through Guinea. There is no way if they're not to protect the border. Because if I'm only one border, one country or 2 countries like Salone and but imagine Guinea alone, the border with 5 countries there. Where they're in the high risk for let people that still go to come. So they left for really tense letter, as one caller said, they talk to the neighboring president there. You know, so be for now, let this thing pass, but with the lock with border. The only way that go cross unless now medical personnel person or government official person, you know, we get proof, again paperwork with what they go to inside our country there or what they go because you know we get family member the way that they live both sides. But they really need to step up and protect the people that may not take a make joke. Thank God we don't know how many days now or weeks, nothing else, but we still they pray the border and live for protect them because you know easy. And some of them like Monday they left for the discipline there. You know, the one that I told they almost disciplined, but the one that upline because not all side police mandate, not all side soldier mandate, they do anything where they want. You know, but somebody mentioned say the left for provide logistic also for the security personnel there. Because you know go put me in a Pamalap or inside Pamalap alone first. They get a 5 corner. Side away they pass inside Pamalap, you know they even pass now the main border. You're able to dodge the security agency there. But if they get logistic, the bike and all that in the way, so German the patrol and then corner the road. The village they know all the route there for enter inside Salone without you know go through the main border. You know, they therefore cooperate with the village at the back and talk to them. Say anybody who want pass with. You know now if somebody don't come, they pay us more money, once a low pass here. You know? Maybe now them big motor car they no more, they're not going able to pass because road not go there. But they therefore really try and provide some few logistic for the security personnel there. We're going to be able to protect the border because you know, now rainy season, the council, inside April, very soon, especially upline, rain they can they quick, raincoats, flashlight, all them things they therefore provide some certain logistic thing there for the security personnel there. We're going to protect the border, patrol at the border, so we go do it safe. And then where Ebola will start, and so it start from Liberia, they enter inside Salone. Because I remember 2014 when I go Salone, I report that I see 1 sickness 0 Ebola. Before they have my enter inside town. But we still therefore do we best. What they do, but we best is not enough. The government is doing best, but in best not enough. So they therefore do more for proof to the world sayers we will able to keep these things. We will able to keep Sierra, they able to keep Sierra Leone safe for men not enter. And that himself will give a credit score to the country. Because if they do that, believe me, after everything done, there is some investors who sit down and say, but this country, they don't try. This kind don't follow, don't carry, don't pass them. They do all the best, you know. That will give more credit to the country for investors and other people there where they think for go sit down Sierra Leone or for go do 1 or 2 things. And that don't mean for say, Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you. Yes, caller ID live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Hi, good evening. This is Aisatu. I call from New York.
Yes, Aisatu, you get the platform.
Okay, AAA. First, I believe say we all tell God thank you for the fact that we don't see any case yet. We don't see any case. Not Salon, we don't see yet because we really don't want it there, like you said. But this is not a very scary moment, a very fearful moment for let the whole world there on a lockdown. Now this is not a lockdown, I have to say. Me, I don't say I don't get choice. I need to go work, but the days that were off, I didn't really know to go outside. That's how scared I am. I need to go outside, I need to go to no store, because now day you go, maybe now day you go catch up. Because if I didn't have a job, I will protect myself. I get things that I have to protect myself with, even though, it's limited, but at least I know what to look out for out there. And then the other thing about the border, really, we don't get anything against Guinea or Liberia, but we just want to let health officials then put measures then in place for ensure the people that will come out of the country by road, then they, they do proper screening before they really come to the country. Just the same thing with them they do at the airport. They have to do the same thing, on the road, like whether or not by air. I mean, not by air. I'm talking about whether by road or by water, sea, things like that. That has to happen. Look, New York scary, for say, okay, if Salon send plane right now for go na Freetown, if we can go, I'm sure a lot of us would love to go. But I guess we just happen to find ourselves here, and then it's going to be tough. Right now, Salon, we feel saying at the safest place we come to this virus. So we really want to keep us safe, right? So all the citizens there, all the people there, Lord, they educate with family members and with friends there, about really waiting for in terms of this crisis where they go on at the globe. So, and, really we have to just stay strong and be prayerful. They do part, but at the end of the day, we get for, give thanks to the Almighty Allah, and we get for really pray hard, because I am confused, now you wonder, really, is this really a droplet versus is it really another airborne? Because this is getting like, there's too many questions that cannot be answered, so really, Lord, try that. And I'm sure God do watch we all, and He will try we will protect we, and then those them who then we don't get this sickness, we pray that then get treatment, the one that we don't get online on near themselves, because this is scary. I have to tell you, I can't imagine, like every day I wake up, the numbers I see, it's just make me keep asking, what is this? What is this? Right? So they are on our Lord work together. Lord, keep Salon safe. Lord, keep the world safe. Lord, wherever we are, Lord, adhere to the measures then, because this is very important. All the best to everybody out there. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aisatu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, caller ID live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, my name is Safi. I call from Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you, Triple. May God bless you for this program and put people on the platform. A lot of people don't talk. My contribution today is, first of all, when the police people, they not have a motorcycle for patrol, that border is not only Parmalap, not to Parmalap no more. Guinea get a lot of places where they enter na Salon without hit the border. If you go na den Kuranko part, they walk from Telikoro, it come to Banya, they jump na Kabala right away, then they walk through the day. If you walk na den Kashiri, then Kaf Bulom na the common people, then they work and then they which they call the motorcycle. They don't they so less now where the government for invest money buy their motorcycle there for them patrol police there. If in a black them paint and black, then give and police Wait, they say the motorcycle, they don't boku. Now 1 point down the other guy be talk about. Secondly, today, Papa God will tell you thank you. Where the sickness no go more. No go the left for go the talk and say you know enter the law just go the pre-elect. Where that man been talk and let go the talk. So a lot of people when they listen to it. Not true. That border, if they're not secure that border, they're not secure the border, they're not to border. We say border now one. Then border there. If they're not secure, then border then they now so the thing for car little by little, and no one knows tomorrow. It's very important. It's very important. That border is very important. Only if the president says something and the population not respect the thing, then therefore they look what if they go to India. What if they go to India, then they beat them in the streets. Solomon, if he tell us something, you know act. You know get for belief say what they go. And when would they tell them what they go and they not see we? They don't know what they go. Some of people they don't get TV. They even they listen to radio. They don't know what they go on. But God don't create rule today where God don't bring the opportunity we're able to talk. Maybe some of them then they listen, some of them they're not. But if the president is listening to this, so make it do all possible best for me. Beginning from Kabbalah, come from there, then Kashiri part, then Liboya part, then Kashiri part yanda. Let them secure. If not for that, we are in trouble. We are in trouble because no one knows who and who. And the motorcycle part, we go put police team up now. Somebody they run, you know, able to trace the person. Come on, the motorcycle they run there na the wall. We no get for go na this for go order them. Let them use this Solomon and give them people there patrol motorcycle. Even if you enter na bush, they trace you. This is very serious, triple. This is very serious. Very serious. I thank you for giving me the platform. Let God bless. Let God continue for blessing in this program. And let God provide for the people where they donate. Let God continue to provide for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Safi. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, call ID live on air. Your name and who side you call from? You can turn them down small. The call on our WhatsApp.
Oh, Rami. Okay, Rami. Oh, Rami, no, sorry.
Yeah, you get the platform,
okay.
Sir.
All right. Hello, good evening, sir. Thank you very much for giving the platform, EYV. I was Friday, call from Manchester. Thank you very much. Just few things. Just again for encourage your sister as a too. I've been saying they had a very peak of so let's just go for continue to get courage because the more you worry again, it puts you backward. And we just get for remember behind the mind say, you know, like I say, nurses at this time would try a litmus test for every nurse, for all leaders, for everybody in the area. We see you dedicated for time of crisis when you at the last resort. That they should say all man, not for Komo. Other than they allow this trip, na nurses they not only. The driver themselves, bus driver, waiting do now we on party they allow them. For let who know they use transport some money because they go pay na parking place or not just see whether they use private car, they go manage go na in working place. I they go work self, me say every day why they see now the bus. Me one grace or then me one the whole bus. But why? They try for carry go. And that don't tell you plain say not this, not the time we they need we for sacrifice for that auto we don't take. Try they say at all costs we they did it for work. And the killer manifestation you will see now UK if you see them hospital building the way then warehouses the way they don't change, within at the name would they give them here a Nightingale. They no one for just tell people and say that this, but now would that day before, give the name Nightingale, but now something to do with the lady. So come on then allow count into Sierra Leone in business, this border business. So the issue of the border is very serious, who everybody know. Even recently, I think a week ago, people that take boats come Guinea, they can't land na Aberdeen because then they follow that route where they can come for that area. but God help them, hold them. But then hold them, what and do they? I don't know if they do. But we just try to talk to one day. The Okada, because I then look mobile, where they're able for any areas there, it's not easy pass until like that boat we can now, at the harbor before they see her. Or Okada man will able pass inside small footpath, you go Komoyanda. And the normal we try for talk, let them try for know how they go able support. The one they want the chief them, like how they say them they do when I see somebody, when a stranger, when I try way where they will for locate, whether this stranger why it in our community. Then the final one I just want to go back again and come back again. It also relate directly, but not just a reminder for all sides. Yourself, I go find the way, then go here, because now tweet self, I go descend on some man Twitter. Now, this are the time where for no say, no system in any area where something don't hit on at once. That's where the crisis Ebola done. The next thing where they try for do, then they put what in they call a curriculum inside all the North system. They want they even go the volunteer try do they don't want they can gather them, give them a small thing, teach them basic things where basically able to do. Because right now, to be candid, in America, why they not just want to talk and why the people and they die too much, because they be lack ventilators. And ventilators, you get forget Sayona a word. What the patient they so that wall where they see that small hole and they hole and they want in for the oxygen, they get particular pressure. So then they put that tube, they pop, then put everything we need now near you. But right now, even the one where America will build that ship, why they bring the ship? It's not because of the people that they go treat them. They are the one that we not serious and they can't go there. So we are the serious one and the ventilator, the left hand hospital, because all the equipment there. What in a lack now people then we do oxygen therapy, special treatment. You see? So then the people that will get underlying issues, then boku. So then they work up and down. You will not know now they go kitchen. But the problem why the deaths are too many, now because of that. They're not been trained people then. They're not been trained. Now then they ask people then to go volunteer. Then when they bring things in now fast track. The one then way soon you don't make, one are the ventilators then. If I tell you say they don't make boku, but then get for undergo a procedure, anything when mechanically, because when they see no health and safety, then get department for that, or when they see no more judiciary, then get the lawyer, then get the panel, where this that they get for go look, they make law up. Now the same thing, any part of they make, then get for go all through those process. When they go get for ready, well let them go use them. When we are again, they go to they for use them because the normal oxygen will the nurse where they train in our hospital where they put then 2 plastic now so in and they tell you almost say 2%, 4% easy for regulate, but here now air where they pump inside the person with a higher pressure with some CPAP or some ventilator. So not to anybody, so not to anybody they go down, but I just want for round up, so let not keep you long. Now let the leaders then think about this. Any medical area, the salon, then not then they will not try fentering man, like how the woman, that US ambassador say we are helping you to train una people for do this and this. Let them think about us. Well, we will send expert them back. What them would do at the schools them, like how we don't send anesthetic, then get people qualified. Not to they really do it as some other company. So let them go train nurses, they all know that basically think something happened, then how to identify infectious disease, tropical, then all those things. So that when he can now, then we'll just go do refreshments, then do 1 point ahead. Like when they say get diploma, you go do degree, or we come up from 6, you go do 11, you go do your degree course. You don't go find that difficult again. That is just my advice. Now, the border, I think about them, but let them think as a side plan. If this subside, you go down, like how you go down, let them think about it. So we always get people ready when something happen. The one who not there at the outside, the onlooker, they say, oh, people are dying. But the truth about why people are dying, because the instruments will keep them alive, they're not the day, and the people that will be done, they off track for ready for get the sick for die. Now for that thing they go. Me I they work every day, upside, downside, now me side, then they need at the hospital where they work. And also I'm tired to but yet still, I dey go with the courage for go serve. So I dey pray let God continue for protect with sisters or two and because then they really get someone they talk so. But let God continue for protect. Just grant in the morning, that good spirit of Flores, night he will even get, he go serve the people, God go protect them for that one day. Let God bless. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Usman. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on here.
Yeah, and I need to talk to.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Most of the callers then, it's not I heard the call from US. Most of the callers then don't identify two major problems then where they affect this Ebola, COVID-19 problem, you know. And some of them don't suggest how to combat them, you know. First of all, the securing of the border, but they say they need resources to get all the necessary things that they need, like motorcycles and other things in for do their patrols, which is very necessary. That's very important. And the other one is this Okada drivers then, or riders then, where they load 2-3 people then, you know, that a serious problem. And somebody suggests that probably because they pay money to the police then, so then they get free ride for the overload. They need to take care of those two things then, and then the police need to be able to enforce the law, you know, and make sure say this is not the time to allow people then for the break the law, you know. This problem time, you know, will affect the whole country because you don't know, even though you know they're not alone, as we are, but we need to still prevent ourselves, you know. So those two things, then I hope the government officials they are listening to your program so they can take care of those two and pressing issues. They are very, very important. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. I think Salah's been a talk. We not be talk done yet. We phone drop. Make we see if we will get and make him finish waiting they say.
Yeah, Triple A.
Yes, you can just finish up.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, hello?
Yes, you get the platform.
Yeah, Triple A. I'm sorry, I've been just lost connection, but like I just want for end what I've been try to say that the authorities, the government really need for work on this mobility for the security and the borders. Them like I've been mentioned the that Kailan axis you get a whole lot of routes them. We're not to the main road them or the main borders them. You get a whole lot of like side roads the way people then they use for enter. And the Ebola self now so it been begin because by then I've been the work there ended the day. Where the case first coming, people begin put her into politics. I'm glad this time around people not politicize this one yet, and I hope say people will continue not for politicize them. Let we all work together and make sure say this sick not reach Salon at all, or should in case Axta Fulai enter there in our factory as compared to the way the Ebola factory. Let we not lose lives them the way we be end up for lost life during the Ebola. People are not been supposed for die. People are not been supposed for suffer. They end up for suffer because of negligence from the government and the individuals. And like I've been they say, individuals need for take responsibilities. You talk and say, worry about you say your own life. Worry about your family because you work all day you get for Guna house. If you go get any problem, you bring and come na house. You can't give family. At the end of the day, now so Ebola the end of for white like whole families them away. So I just want to say plenty thank you to Unam and let God continue for provide give una the way for Lona continue this program here. And you talk about somebody way like do some donation. I don't know what the donation been there about, and if somebody wants for do any donation to the station, what are the procedures and how for go about them.
Okay. In that light, if anybody want to do donation to the station, There is a cash app with this particular number where you call, or Zelle through the banking system with this number where you call.
Aye, no problem. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let's just go through some of the text then. Abdullah Bondo Conte, they say, for make the president please close the border then completely without a single outlet. He said trade till further notice. He said, or if they want for trade, then for do them through an organized entity. We, myself, want agree for that because I make at the start, I say, then people here where they load then things here we call the essential commodities for country with the border. Who side they pull them? Who that they do then they watch them? Who then cancel? Now enter number they enter. They not go for offload, begin check. No. So what's now the security we then put in place? I mean health wise, for make from who side and load them. Say it kind side. We not get one issue. Maybe it's time they're able to organize the one if na the Medina market and load from. They find a secure place where it's then get health officials and they know say then do all the precautionary measures then for counting the inside and make sure say then take the measures them before they load. When they don't tie them bundles so for calm, then that's it. But for make them they load so come with outside and they come out with and get cases them. I think we for really be concerned. Mohamed Kamara says Salon are the most safest country in the world for now as far as COVID-19 is concerned. He says praise God, so let we maintain the 0 case category. We also get Adam Amansaye, he says Sierra Leoneans, he says waiting and good for, he says now for the send bad news. Yaya Conte they ask, he say if the American ambassador self left, no. He tell we say in man and in Peking, then they salon. Say then they salon, they no go no side. These are just procedures where government will take care of him people them. So then send plane for go, take them people who don't want for go, not to by force. So if they wait something, salon government go send plane come for can't take we. So let me see who that go or who that say you know they go. But however, if salon government even mistake one thinker, then people ending a salon. With the only thing where they want from the diaspora are the money. You know, we end up fine. We really, I look forward for a day where I go salon and try to get a panel. For me, we get few people from the diaspora and few people from Sierra Leone. Make we try for talk bar. Make we know this rift between diasporans them and people who are based in salon. Make we see who side this problem can come out. If you want, you can deny, but there is a problem somewhere. There is a problem, and not a small one. No. There is a problem. There's a big problem. Just come I be asked that time where you say if the plane go empty, I be asked who side. He say from New York. Why I talk about the one the way we go Kuwait, where one go back salon, he say then we think say the grass be green and a Kuwait. Mami Kabana be say if salon same plane now any first world country say space no go dey enough. Moses Flomo, I say here you go again Tripoli. Okay, well. But on a more serious note, yeah, everybody should be responsible for keep yourself safe, your family safe, and the country safe. Now we get for make the virus not go inside salon. And that's now we campaign. We don't get good timing. Look Ghana, look how many cases they don't get inside Ghana right now. Just like how Patrick say, Guinea, it gets border with Boku country than 5. So for make people pass through Guinea cancel alone, well like that. So we need for really advice with people whenever you self call advise them for take precautionary measures. Yeah, we know say that social distance is then they do and they, but we need for advice them. We really need for advice them. Let's practice now. Let's practice. Let we behave like a foresee. So, God forbid, we won't be caught off guard. But one thing where I realize, just because there is no case in a saloon, people really know, they know say there is that fear, say if it come, we know what Ebola be do, but that's about it. That's about it. People then still they behave in a way we go make it compromise the system. And not so that they will want. For the security personnel them, make them do their work, not them bother them. Make them do their work, not the borders them. And this bribery, maybe don't pull salon. All level. Because if you go me to Canada, if na 50,000, 60,000 and they charge, you say it again 300,000, you say it again 500,000. If they go with you for 500,000, he sell the safety of the country or matter as well, outside in the live that particular tongue, he sell the safety of her for money. And also the markets people in a salon. Do ya? For his price, this and that, no. We know say some of them are good things, then they know na the border. But to the big. And I think that this will teach we a lesson for make we go into agriculture. Because if this particular lockdown where they now across the world, it go as long as we they see and they go so. Then one day we in this salon where they say they need eat casada, they need eat petite, they need eat Chinese, they need eat. They go mona. But if we be the grow we own rice, if we get enough rice, although we see Chief Minister say don't start, but if we get we own rice, we know the able for say CTC or commodities or whatever, get for go to Brazil or China for go bring rice. And even right now, it's scary. Just thinking about it. Because waiting at the precautionary measures them, who side anything then they come out. So we really need for step up with game in agriculture. Plant with you they eat, grow with you they eat. We really need for step with game up in Sierra Leone. So that if then they say safe lockdown, what's the belly down full? What's the belly down full? You go the bear and they go small. And water. Salwako now, Goma Valley now, water. People need access to clean water. All them basic things there. Now then go get for EPWI. I don't know if you don't watch that way sensitization video. Why you think say they want to use that Veronica bucket and they wash their hand fine? Because then they want to say let the water no waste. Then they want to let the water no waste. So it's a difficult one, but these two shall pass. You're not gonna knock we down. At all. Now we go lock today on program. But go there back tomorrow. And we hope say we all keep safe. Follow the precautionary measures them way the well-bodied people and they give you usa you day. Because we want to see you back here tomorrow. Do not expose yourself. If you let yourself, you no go want any bad thing will go happen to your family if you let your family. Let we do waiting, go keep we alive. You know, say we na resilient people, we na bobo pain there. Any so go more survive them. So do ya I see we border, we don't lock and so let no can inside there. And I see we there across na the diaspora, let we keep ourselves safe. Till this thing done, we meet again, we take a mix story. We'll go there back tomorrow. Triple say, tata.